राग देश, राग देश।
जय श्री माता जी। हम सब श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों में प्रणाम करेंगे और सामूहिक बंधन देंगे। Let's all bow down and raise our kundalinis. तीन महामंत्र और श्री गणेश मंत्र।
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कलके साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कलके साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै दुर्गति हारिणी दुर्गा अम्बे अम्बे हे अम्बे दुर्गति हारिणी दुर्गा अम्बे दुर्गति हारिणी दुर्गा अम्बे तेरी जय जयकार हो माँ तेरी जय जयकार हो माँ तेरी जय जयकार हो तेरी जय जयकार हो माँ तेरी जय जयकार हो दुर्गति हारिणी दुर्गा अम्बे भव भय हारिणी भवानी अम्बे चरणों में नमस्कार हो तेरे चरणों में नमस्कार हो भव भय हारिणी भवानी अम्बे चरणों में नमस्कार हो तेरे चरणों में नमस्कार हो दुर्गति हारिणी दुर्गा अम्बे सूरज चांद सितारे तेरी ही माँ शक्ति लेकर खड़े हुए हैं सारे माँ खड़े हुए हैं सारे तेरी ही आभा से ज्योति सूरज चांद सितारे शक्ति लेकर खड़े हुए हैं सारे माँ खड़े हुए हैं सारे सुखदाई हो सृष्टि सारी सुखदाई हो सृष्टि सारी हल्का दुख का भार हो माँ हल्का दुख का भार हो माँ तेरी जय जयकार हो तेरी जय जयकार हो माँ तेरी जय जयकार हो दुर्गति हारिणी दुर्गा अम्बे भव से बेड़ा पार करो माँ, भव से बेड़ा पार करो। हे महादेवी हे कल्याणी, दुष्टों का संहार करो। मंगलमय वरदान दो मैया, भव से बेड़ा पार करो माँ, भव से बेड़ा पार करो। भाव भक्ति से शरण में आए, शरण में आए, भाव भक्ति से शरण में आए। विनती माँ स्वीकार करो, विनती माँ स्वीकार करो। तेरी जय जयकार हो, तेरी जय जयकार हो माँ, तेरी जय जयकार हो। दुर्गति हारी दुर्गा अम्बे, दुर्गति हारिणी दुर्गा अम्बे। तेरी जय जयकार हो माँ, तेरी जय जयकार हो माँ, तेरी जय जयकार हो। तेरी जय जयकार हो माँ, तेरी जय जयकार हो माँ, तेरी जय जयकार हो।
आज के दिन महागौरी, जिन्हें अष्टमी पर पूजा जाता है, देवी दुर्गा का शांति और शुद्धता से युक्त रूप है। अपने उज्जवल सफ़ेद रूप के लिए प्रसिद्ध महागौरी शांति और पवित्रता का प्रतीक हैं। बैल पर सवार और त्रिशूल धारण किए हुए वह आंतरिक परिवर्तन और आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान का प्रतिनिधित्व करती हैं। भक्त उनकी कृपा से हर प्रकार की मुक्ति और जीवन में शांति और दिव्यता की प्राप्ति की कामना करते हैं। On the auspicious day of Ashtami, Shri Mahagauri is worshipped. She is the serene and radiant form of Goddess Durga. Known for her pure white complexion, she symbolizes peace and purity. Riding a bull and holding a trident, she represents inner transformation and spiritual wisdom. Devotees seek her blessings for liberation from past sins and a life filled with grace and tranquility. श्री माता जी को महागौरी के रूप में अपने हृदय में याद करते हुए श्री महागौरी साक्षात का मंत्र लेंगे। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महागौरी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री माता जी, आप महागौरी के रूप में शुद्धता और कृपा की देवी हैं। अपने दिव्य प्रकाश से हमारे हृदय और आत्मा को पवित्र करें। हमें शांति, ज्ञान और मोक्ष प्राप्त करें। श्री माता जी, Shrimati ji, you are the embodiment of purity and grace in the form of Mahagauri. Please cleanse our hearts and souls with your divine light. आज अष्टमी के दिन देवी महात्म्य का 11वां अध्याय, जो कि महागौरी दशकम है, अब हम उसका उच्चारण करेंगे।
महालक्ष्मी श्लोकः बालरविद्युत्तिमिन्दो किरीटां तुङ्गकुचां नयनत्रयुक्तां स्मेरमुखीं वरदाङ्कुशपाशाभीतिकरां प्रभजे भुवनेशीम्। ॐ ऋषिरुवाच देव्या हते तत्र महासुरेन्द्रे सेन्द्रासुरा वह्नि पुरोगमास्तां कात्यायनीं तुष्टुवृष्टलाभात् विकाशि वक्त्राब्ज विकाशिताशः। देवी प्रपन्नार्ति हरे प्रसीद प्रसीद मार्त जगतो अखिलस्य प्रसीद विश्वे हरि पाहि विश्वं त्वमीश्वरी देवी चराचरस्य आधारभूता जगतस्त्वमेका महीस्वरूपेण यतः स्थितासि अपामस्वरूपस्थाय त्वैतदाप्यायते कृत्स्नमलङ्घ्य वीर्ये त्वं वैष्णवी शक्तिरनन्तवीर्या विश्वस्य बीजं परमासि माया स्वमेहितं देवी समस्तमेतत्त्वं वै प्रसन्ना भुवि मुक्तिहेतुः विद्याः समस्तास्तव देवी भेदाः स्त्रियः समस्ताः सकला जगत्सु त्वयिकया पूरितमम्बयैतत् का ते स्तुतिः स्तव्यै परा परोक्तिः सर्वभूता यदा देवी स्वर्गमुक्तिप्रदायिनी त्वं स्तुता स्तुते का वा भवन्तु परमोक्तयः सर्वस्य बुद्धिरूपेण जनस्य हृदि संस्थिते स्वर्गपावर्गदे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते कलाकाष्ठादिरूपेण परिणामप्रदायिनी विश्वस्योपरतौ शक्ते नारायणी नमोस्तुते सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणी नमोस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते हंसयुक्त विमानस्थे ब्रह्माणि रूपधारिणि कौशाम्भक्षरक्षिके देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते त्रिशूलचन्द्राधिधरे मृहावृषवाहिनी माहेश्वरी स्वरूपेण नारायणी नमोस्तुते मयूरकुक्कुटवृते महाशक्तिधरे अनघे कौमारी रूप संस्थाने नारायणी नमोस्तुते शंख चक्र गदा शार्ग गृहीते परमायुधे प्रसीद वैष्णवी रूपे नारायणी नमोस्तुते गृहीतोग्र महाचक्रे दंष्ट्रोद्धुत वसुंधरे वराह रूपिणी शिवे नारायणी नमोस्तुते नृसिंह रूपेण लोक्रेण हन्तुं दैत्यान् कृतोदमे त्रैलोक्यत्राण सहिते नारायणी नमोस्तुते किरीटीन महावज्रे सहस्रनयनोज्ज्वले वृत्रप्राण हरे चैन्द्री नारायणी नमोस्तुते शिवदूती स्वरूपेण हत दैत्य महाबले घोर रूपे महारावे नारायणी नमोस्तुते दंष्ट्राकराल वदने शिरोमाला विभूषणे चामुण्डे मुण्डमथने नारायणी नमोस्तुते लक्ष्मी लज्जे महाविद्ये श्रद्धे पुष्टि स्वधे ध्रुवे महारात्रि महाविद्ये नारायणी नमोस्तुते मेधे सरस्वती वरे भूति बाभ्रावी तामसी नियते त्वं प्रसीदेशे नारायणी नमोस्तुते सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्ति समन्विते भयभीत्रस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोस्तुते एतत्ते वदनं सौम्यं लोचनत्रयभूषितं पातु नः सर्वभीतिभ्यः कात्यायनी नमोस्तुते ज्वालाकरालमत्युग्रमेषाशुरसूरसूदनं त्रिशूलं पातु नो भीतेर्भद्रकाली नमोस्तुते हिनस्ति दैते जासि स्वनेनापूर्या जगत् सा घण्टा पातु नो देवी पापेभ्यो नः सुतानिव असुराश्रिक्व सा पङ्क चार्चति से करोज्ज्वलः शुभाय खड्गो भवतु चण्डिके त्वां नता वयं रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टा तु कामान् सकलान् भीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां न विपन्नानां त्वामाश्रितां ह्याश्रयतां प्रयान्ति एतत् कृतं यत् कदनं त्वयाद्य धर्मद्विषां देवी महासुराणां रूपैर्नैर्गर्भहुधा आत्ममूर्ति कृत्वाम्बिके तत्प्रकृति कान्या विद्यासु शास्त्रेषु विवेकदीपेष्वाद्येषु वाक्येषु चकात्वदन्या ममत्वर्गते अति महान्धकारे विभ्रामयेत्यतैः विश्वं रक्षांसि यत्रोग्रा विश्वाश्व नागा यात्रार्यदोस्फुलानि यत्र दावानलो यत्र तथाभिमध्ये तत्र स्थिता त्वं परिभासि विश्वं विश्वेश्वरी त्वं परिभासि विश्वं विश्वात्मिका धारसति विश्वं विश्वेश्ववन्द्या भवति भवन्ति विश्वाश्रयाय त्वयि भक्ति नम्राः देवी प्रसीद परिपालय नोर्भीते नृत्यं यथा सुरधादधुनैव सद्यः पापानि सर्वजगतां प्रशमं नयाशु उत्पातपाकजनिताश्व महोपसर्गान् प्रणतानां प्रसीद त्वं देवी विश्वार्तिहारिणि त्रैलोक्यवासिनामीडे लोकानां वरदा भव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Today we are going to do Puja for Navratri. Yesterday you saw a beautiful description of Navratri and how the Mother Goddess has created all kinds of powers within you. It's not that only she has the powers, but you all have the powers. And you can all work it out. You can all find out whether these powers are there or not. With us, the realization is very important. But there, the Kundalini has given you this realization. Of course, Kundalini is a part, or we can say reflection of Adi Shakti. And also, the Jagadamba is also part of Adi Shakti. She is placed in the center of two hearts, which is a very important point. Now all these powers are placed in that chakra. So you imagine how many of these powers must be. And her powers are expressed through the center heart in all the ganas you have around your body. Now these ganas are the ones who do give you the protection, give you the sleep, give you the energy, give you the blessings. All of them are at work all the time. And these bodies are extremely dedicated and connected all the time to the Mother Amba. We can call Jagadamba. Now she is the mother of the universe. So you can imagine how busy she has to be, look after the whole universe. When this center becomes weak, that means her connection with the ganas is reduced. Ganas also are weak. And all the powers that could be exercised cannot be done because of this weakness. It's a very subtle center because it is Mother's center. It's impossible to understand the love of Mother. It's absolutely impossible. When the girls get married and they become mothers, then they start understanding how much their mother must have done for them to come up. In the same way, when Sahajogis become good Sahajogis, like Ganas, they realize how much the Ganas had to have patience, had to have love and intelligence to fight the negativity. So all the forces of the Jagadamba act towards hitting the negativity of all kinds. That is her first and foremost nature, is to destroy all the negativity that is in this world and is against Sahaj, against you. Her destruction takes place in so many ways. First of all, we have to know that if you sin against the goddess, then all kinds of physical problems start, like psychosomatic diseases, all kinds. You can say cancer, AIDS, all of them. But some of the diseases have got also the mixed up with the Ganapati. Now Ganapati is the Lord of all the Ganas. So the mother has Ganapati and she controls all these Ganas through her son Ganapati. It is so connected. So the sin against the mother when we do means when we become immoral. Immoral means when we start indulging into things which are not permitted by dharma. By dharma, whatever is permitted is the legal. Now you people understand Sahaj dharma innately from within. I didn't have to tell you. Now you know this is wrong, is wrong. This is right, this is right. So any such things when you try to do, because she is a mother, she takes time to punish you. No doubt. But if you commit a sin against the father, like boastfulness, talking big, being cruel, harsh and all that, immediately the punishment comes. But from her, she being the ocean of compassion, the punishment is more delayed and a full chance is given to the person to improve himself and guide himself. But when the punishment starts, then you get into diseases which are of a very serious nature. So it comes from one thing what we call as fear. When somebody frightens you or aggresses you or becomes like a mosquito, as they say, somebody who is oppressed by aggressive people or is threatened, intimidated, then a person starts losing faith in the powers of mother. As a result, such a person, the child is talking too much, can you take away the child from there? Where is he? Outside? Ask them to control the children. You must control, this is negative child who is talking. Who is the child? Whose child it is? Who is that? Please look after your child. It's not normal. Normally, children who are all right become very quiet during my speech. Or take her out. Ask, take her out. So the center heart is to be looked after. Out of fear, if somebody is thrown onto the left side, away from the mother, because she is the one who gives us confidence, who gives us courage and bravery. But if you are frightened or if you are under fear, also you can be thrown to the left side. And you can get into all kinds of diseases which are very serious, incurable as they call it. Another thing is, if you are driven by your senses into indulgences without any dharma, then also this central path throws away, you can say, you to the left side, because you are not worthy of being at the lotus feet of the mother. Now this center is the one which, when we are afraid, the sternum bone starts moving like a remote control and informs all the ganas that the attack is coming. But when you deliberately go to the left side and get into indulgences, then they are not bothered. They said, all right, go ahead, do what you like. You can behave the way you want to behave. All these different types of movements towards the left takes you away from your mother. I'll tell you a story about somebody in America. He's a very old Sahajogi, Indian. He came out of his shop where he was working and got into his car. There was one man sitting with a dagger. And he hit him with a dagger on the center heart. And this fellow started bleeding. He said, I don't know what happened to me, mother. I got such strength. I caught hold of him and I started fighting with him and I took the dagger from him. He had the handle and the dagger came into my hand. And the fellow ran away. But still I was not worried about my bleeding. What I did, I called my colleague who was coming out of the car. I ran after him. And he took me in his car for half an hour searching that fellow. They didn't go to the police. And then they went to the police. The police was surprised. The whole shirt was full of blood. He said nobody would believe it. Even the police was shocked. For half an hour you were searching this fellow. Why didn't you come to the police? He said it would have taken half an hour for you to come, so we thought better do it ourselves. See the courage. Then of course he was taken to the hospital and he was all right. They stitched him up, but he's all right. That is the sign of a person who can never get any one of these horrible diseases, because there is no fear in his mind of any kind. And he is an Indian. He said, I've never even slapped my own children. I've never fought with anyone. I'm not a wrestler by any chance, nothing of the kind. But it happened. He said, I don't know from where I got this Shakti and how I did it, I just don't know. There are many stories like this. I can tell you about Sahajogis and about so many saints. How they were never afraid of attacking someone when somebody attacks them, or of protecting themselves from all kinds of horrible things with their courage. This is something one cannot believe sometimes, but it is happening every day. I get letters from people how they have been courageous. If you believe in the goddess, then know that she is extremely powerful. She is very intelligent, and if she has to protect you, she will protect you out and out in such a way that you will not know how you have been protected. But this faith has to be developed. Faith has to be developed by experience also, how you have been protected always, how you have been helped always, how you came out of so many crises. But despite that, if you get upset, worried, if some clouds appear in the sky of your life, then if you get upset, that means you are still weak. So first thing, if you are really worshipping the goddess, then you should have no worry at all of any kind, and you should have no fear at all. Go ahead, fearlessly. Whatever you are doing, do it fearlessly. But at the same time I have to tell you the other side, that one should not go about like a zombie. It doesn't mean that. Saying all kinds of nonsensical things of the right side. But if you have to do something, do it with clear-cut ideas and also without any fear. So all her powers will start manifesting it. A man who is fearless has nothing to worry about his sleep, his well-being, nothing. He is fearless. Again, I say fearless doesn't mean that you go on hitting everybody, saying all kinds of things. No. It means that you are fearless. Anybody who attacks you, you can always protect yourself. I mean, this story I told you, because this was not a protection which was from within, like goddess protecting them, but actually protected himself. So the power had started working through. You should allow your mind, your body to project these powers. Otherwise we say here, pujas, everything, all right. And the power is there. But your mind, which tells you, no, this is not so. There are so many stories, so many miracles people have described about this. So first of all, you should not have any fear about anything. If you have done nothing wrong, if you are on the right path, you will be always protected. Now remember this, you will be always protected. Remember this and believe in this, that I am always protected. This is something very difficult, because perhaps our mind gives ideas, oh God, what will happen now, what is going to happen, this thing, that. So first and foremost thing, as I said, is to be fearless, to make the goddess express herself. Supposing now, take it like this, now all ganas are following you. Now if the leader of an army is a frightened personality, what will others do? Thus you become dependent upon yourself. This faith also must be developed. I have seen people who are sick, so they must come and see me. Because they do not depend upon themselves, they can cure themselves. There is no need for them to come and see me. Now there are many cases where people have cured themselves, cured others, just with prayer. But the faith, when it is not mature, then they think I should treat them, I should touch them, I should do this, I should do that. I have stopped it. I used to do once upon a time. Reason is, now you depend upon yourself. Not only that you can help yourself, but you are going to help others. But if you do not have faith in yourself, that you can cure, you can look after yourself, you can protect yourself, so the whole thing becomes like all the time the mother has to do the job. Now you, first of all, you have to feed the little baby. All right, you can let him eat, look after him, do everything. But when he grows up, then he doesn't want his mother to feed you. In the same way, the Sajogis now, how many years have been working? You have to grow up, dignified, and you should mature so that you can yourself do things properly. This maturity is there because your mother has blessed you. All her powers she has given you, every. But one power of patience is difficult. You have to be patient like your mother. You might think it's very difficult, but try to. Must have patience, first of all, with yourself. I know many people who think they are spiritually nothing and they have not achieved anything. This is absolutely a sort of a escapism. That you want to escape your personality. Just see, if you introspect, you'll find out that you have developed into a real spiritual giant now. Nobody can touch you. You can do everything. You can look after yourself. You can support others. Whatever are the powers of all these that they were singing yesterday, all these powers are manifesting. But still, you leave it to chance. And I should say, you leave it to others, not to yourself. Now, this is one point that no one so far has done this kind of a job, is to connect all the disciples to the divine power. So, because it is the divine power of love, you must know how to love others. That's very important. But again, when it comes to love, they will love their child, love their wife. I mean, it's very common in Sajjana. They are too attached to their children. Before this, they were known to be absolutely selfish, had no attachment for children or wife or anything. But now it is like a glue. Children are glued to them, wife is glued to them, and the family, very important. This is another temptation from which you have to get out. I am not saying that you have to give up your family or child, but again I say the detachment. The detachment is your power. Watch everything with detachment. Now don't think that, oh, I came only few days back in search of her. No. Don't think somebody is higher than me, I am no good. No. You just introspect yourself and see for yourself how many powers you have already got. And the more you will know, the more you will become humble. It's very surprising. You will become humble. No fear of any kind. You can have fear if you have some, say, lot of money with you. If you are very well educated, you might have fear of jealousies. If you have other wealth like ornaments and things, you will be afraid of big thieves coming around. If you are a politician, you might be afraid that somebody might take away your seat when you are away. But when it comes really to Saj Yoga, is the other way around. Who can steal your self-realization? Tell me. Who can steal your powers? Who can steal your vibrations? Think of it. And who can steal your love? Because it is coming from the Spirit, which is eternal, and the flow is all the time there. Only when you go away from your Spirit, then only you feel all these things which one feels in the darkness. Then another power of Mother is that she gives you a state in which you are a sakshi, you are a witness, watching everything. You have tremendous patience. Tremendous patience. Whatever is happening, all right. This would be all right, that would be all right, this and that. So you get rid of horrible thing called anger. And this gives you such a peaceful witness state that you start becoming younger and younger. I will tell you some Sajogis whom I gave realization, say, last year. This year I met them, I could not recognize. They have suddenly become 10 years younger. It's very surprising. And I was myself, had to confess that I can't recognize. Are you the same people? Or are you the son of that fellow? So then, what happens to you is that you become a peaceful personality. Why? Because your mother is there always. This faith, she's always there, she's always with us, always protecting us. But now we are grown up, so she has given us all the powers. All the properties she has given us. So what? What is there to afraid of? But this faith has to be not just a blind faith, but an enlightened faith. The difference is, in blind faith, you have faith but no powers. In enlightened faith, you have faith and all the powers. When that happens to you, you start growing very much fast, first in your dharma. And you are not afraid of your virtues. You tell people, talk about sadhu everywhere, and it works, it clicks. Once you don't have any fear, the whole picture will be clear to you, because you become a visionary, what we call in Sanskrit drashtas. Like see how C.S. Lewis could see our possession. How could William Blake predict our future? How could Ganeshwara wrote about Pasaidan, which is description of all the surgeries. But all the time he's saying, now you get up and walk, and do this, because you are that, now you got it. He's trying to assure people all the time. How could Rabindranath Tagore see our going to Ganpatipura? How could it happen? It happens only when people are in enlightened faith. In enlightened faith, your mother gives you another very great power, is of discretion. Of discretion. Somebody came to me, mother, you see, this gentleman is very good, this, that, and nobody has looked after him, this, that, he is very well educated, very moneyed person, this, that. I said, all right, show me the photograph. I saw the photograph, I said, no. It's better keep him out. Absolutely. Keep him out. He was amazed. How I'm saying keep him out? Absolutely. I saw the photograph, and in the photograph only, how could mother say that? I could feel the vibrations. Immediately, I said, it's wrong. One gentleman came here and told me that some Nigerians have written a letter to him that you put 35,000 pounds in the bank or something like that, and we'll put our money quite a lot, in millions, and then you can have 1/3 of that. He came and told me the story. I said, really? Keep out of it. She said, why? It's a scam. When he went back to America, they found it was a scam. He said, mother, how did you know? I said, you can feel the vibrations so hot, so it is a scam. You have got vibrations. You can feel your vibrations. Now, if you don't want to use this new awareness, what's the use of coming to sadhana? He was very upset when I told him, forget it. He thought, why mother is saying so? I said, no, what do you need money for? You need money? All right, we have. Don't take these things. When I told him it's a scam, he got a shock. When he went back, he found out it was a scam. So at the airport only he was on my feet, prostrated. I said, what happened? Mother, you are the Debit. What you said is that. But I said it was the vibrations which told me that he is a cheat. So if he says so, that he is going to give you so much money, it's not correct because his vibrations were so very bad. In this way, you can gradually experience. With the experience, try to put the experience in your heart and have faith in that experience. What were you? What have you become now? How many experiences of Sajoga you had? Of the mother's attention on you. Now, if you have that enlightened faith in you, you become powerful. You are powerless because your faith is like this. But if you become really a evolved, matured, realized soul, then all your powers will work. There's a fisherman in India. Who is, he's a graduate, though he's a fisherman. So one day, he was going on a boat to another island to do Sajoga. And when he came out of his hut, he found huge big clouds, black ones, hovering, and the Vishnu Maya playing. Just he stood on the shore and told Vishnu Maya, please tell these clouds to behave themselves. I am going for the work of Mother and dare not trouble me on the way. Just the people who were with him told me that this Harishchandra was talking like that. They got into the boat, they did the program, came home. When he went into his boat, rain started. So you control all 5 elements by your enlightened faith, for which you don't even have to say anything. The powers are so great that they act. See now, today when the puja was to be done, suddenly it became pleasant. I didn't ask, just it became pleasant. Much better than yesterday. Would have been very cold. But this should become again a faith which is reality. If you remember last time, we had a horrible rain and the whole thing was jumping up. People had to pull all these pillars down. As soon as they started saying my Jai, it stopped. Now this experience should make you, there was no need for you to pull these pillars, but you had to just sing my Jai, that's all. Instead of that, you were busy with pulling all of you that thing. I was just looking at you, I didn't know what to say anything. I said, let them try. So these ordeals also come to make you mature. These ordeals, if they are not there, these ordeals, if they do not come, then you will not supersede them, and if you will not supersede them, you will not know what is your faith. A person who is standing on the shore will say, I don't know how to swim. But supposing you made him jump into the water and he swims, then he knows that he can swim. Because you do not know what you have become. You do not know that you can swim. You do not know that you can also save others. You are still busy with small, little things here and there. But if you just know what you have become, then you are going to completely change your smallness, which looks like a little particle, will cover the whole sky. But this power that is within you will not give you ego. One thing, the test is it makes you humble. This is one of the things that it makes you humble and extremely loving and compassionate. You will not hurt other people with this power. That's the sign. It is mother's love, power of mother's love. A person who has a mother, very loving and nice, is a psychological fact, becomes a very nice person. It's a psychological fact. So now, if you realize what you are now, what you have become, Navratri Puja is, that's why, is a very, very powerful puja in a way. Because it manifests, opens out the channels of your power. That's why it's very, very important. And since morning I've been just flowing with vibrations. Tremendous. It was like a waterfall of vibrations. And the whole time I'm seeing light, 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 light. I was thinking, no, I don't know what am I going to speak also. That's why I closed my eyes. Because all the time there will be something else I'll be seeing, not you people, so better I thought I'd close my eyes. But now you are the light. You are the light. Light is not afraid of darkness, is it? Because it can remove the darkness. That's what you are, but you don't know what you are. And you live with very small ideas about yourself. I'm not saying that you should become like gurus that go around talking big with two horns on their head. No. What is your decoration is your humility, is your kindness, is your sweetness, and the way you handle people. You will be amazed. I also tell people when I find there's something wrong with them. I also do it. No doubt. But in a way that the person understands it is for the benevolence of that person. So the whole personality, the whole temperament, everything changes. The whole face changes. The whole movement changes. The style of talking changes. Automatically, as if, the machinery has changed with it. So you develop the qualities of a real Mahayogi. This Mahayogi condition is achieved by many people also before. But they had to go through very circuitous life. They had to give up everything, not to show, but really from the heart. They had to detach. They had to get out of it, go to some far-fetched places and live on ordinary food. All kinds of, even Buddha suffered so much. Christ suffered so much. They were incarnations, but still they had to suffer. Rama suffered so much. Sri Krishna suffered so much. Imagine. But you people didn't have to suffer. On the contrary, you all came out of the suffering. Enjoyment, music, everything. But to enjoy Sahajoga in Niranand, absolutely without anything else but joy, then one has to know that he should give up all the myths with which he is living. All kinds of myths there are. Some people have myths where we are poor, Some have myths we are very rich, some have this thing that we are very unhappy, some have that we are very happy, all kinds of myths these are. These are all myths. What is the thing is the complete emptiness. Complete emptiness. That is joy. This emptiness is filled with joy. Complete emptiness. Then you don't expect anything from anyone. And this emptiness from within is actually gives chance to compassion and love to enter into. Supposing there's something in a pot already. What can you pour into it? What can you give it to it? So, if you are completely empty within, nothing of this nonsense of the past and the future, the aspirations, the ambitions, all those things and falsehood, if you just become empty, it is filled in with nothing but joy. And joy of such an eternal nature, you never ask for it. You do not look forward to it. It is there all the time. And this is what I wish today you people can feel it. As you know, the Devi's things are so very deep and subtle. How she took a form of a mother and how she looked after her bhaktas with love. How she fought demons and also negativity. But now the demons have entered into your hearts. These false gurus have entered into your brains. Through these horrible books, so many things are coming, all the time attacking you. Even if you kill those demons, still they will be lingering in your heads. They should be actually killed when they, once they are reflected into your mind, have gone away. Then only is possible to eliminate them, otherwise they'll go away but leave their boots into your heads. So these negativities which come from wrong type of following you have had, from wrong books that you have been reading, also in Sahaja Yoga when you come, you can be misled by some people. It's possible. In that case also, forgive that person. That person may improve, but you may continue with the same ideas and funny things and may suddenly come up. So, the quality is of compassion and love, fearlessness and courage, and the complete emptiness. In this emptiness, then you are not worried about what you have to achieve, how many people you have to gather, how many must come to Sahaja. You are not bothered about that. Automatically it will work, but you would not desire for it. And you will not hanker, oh my God, say there's not many people, what to do, this, that. It's good for us in a way, because where is the place in heaven for so many stupid people? So we should not run after people who are negative and useless. But we must definitely take over the people who are genuinely good. One thing more I would like to tell you, that automatically such people are dropped out in Sahaja Yoga. In one shot, they will go away. They don't stay because they don't deserve to be there. They don't deserve to have the mother's powers. So this happens in a very beautiful, subtle manner. And I go late always to any program. So those who are useless just disappear. And some of them disappear halfway through. Because nothing goes into their head, They don't understand anything. So they go away. So now the ones which are left are the real seekers of truth, and they get all of them realization. In Sanskrit they call it chain, selection. This is a natural selection that takes place. And how people go away and how they come back to Sahaja Yoga is very interesting. This is a common happening in Sahaja Yoga, you know. You should not get upset. Now, if you get too many people, say from Russia, and not so much from Switzerland, maybe you might think that way, but now it's not that bad. Then, we should not worry because we are no more Russians or Swiss. We are superhuman beings. We are Sahaja Yogis. Whether they are Russians or whether they are Indians or from some African land, as long as they are Sahaja Yogis, we should be happy. If the Swiss are coming to Sahaja Yoga, we should be happy. So this attachment in a way is good to begin with, that you want to bring more Swiss. Because you want to have company. Now you can't live with one person in a jungle with all the others non-Sahaja Yogis. Difficult. So you want to have company. So you want to have more and more and more. But doesn't matter. As many as there are sufficient, and we shouldn't worry about those things, the number. But when we want to share our love, then we do feel the dearth. Not because we are Swiss, but because we cannot share. That time a new personality rises. And this new personality is the one which works. I mean, we are not giving you any money, there are no awards for you, there's no way this much encouragement like we have your sort of a picture hanging here, nothing like that. Can you imagine, in any organization, anybody would work like this the way you work? Nobody would. They give you awards, they give you bonuses, also they give you promotions. They do all kinds of things, you see, to keep you going. But we don't do anything in Sahaja. So what makes you work so hard in Sahaja? What makes you spread Sahaja? Only thing is that you want to share. You can't help it. It's like a drunkard, you see. If he has a bottle, he must have at least one person to share with him. Because he thinks that it would be sinful. As it is, I am doing sin, why not share with somebody else? So it would be half divided. But in Sahaja Yoga, you share it, you want to spread it, is because you are collective. You have become collective. That's why. You want more to come in, more to join, to enjoy. You become a very noble person, you see. Like, of course, drunkards do that, but supposing somebody has a lottery or he gets a very big business, he won't like to share. But you think that why not? If I am so much enjoying, why not others? Why not people have the same bliss as I have? So because you become extremely noble, you work so hard, so very hard to achieve it. I mean, no words can describe my joy. When I see you people working it so spontaneously. Yesterday I saw the film, the whole drama, and I was really very much amazed and touched that this Marathi music has come to Cabella. Can you imagine any Italian thinking of it? Even 100 years to come he would not think. But how it has come so spontaneously and is working out because there is a sense of collectivity. The new age people talk of is here, no doubt. This is the new age. And new consciousness is also. What is the new now is the new collectivity. And that collectivity acts that you want to spread. It acts like your hunger it is another kind of hunger that you want to create more such yogis, you want to have more brothers and sisters, and you want to help them so that they could come to the pujas and all that and become good sajogis. Now this kind of an ambition or a joy or whatever you may call it, is the whole plan shows that in your heart the collectivity is prospering. And that's why you cannot enjoy sajoga alone, sitting in the Himalayas. No, you want to have other people. This is now the sign of how the mother's love has taken roots in your hearts and how you are all going to spread sajoga. Of course, I am told that somebody in Australia making money. Australia has been always a problem. They are making money out of this. So I just don't know what to say. Because this is, I can't understand. How can they think of making money or doing all kinds of things and doing all kinds of earth-savage things? Some sort of a headache comes up. Doesn't matter. Leave it to me, I'll manage. Whatever it is. But you just become great lights of your mother. That's what I have to request you tonight. You have all the power flowing in you. You have the light which has enlightened, but you must expand. Expand it more and more and more. And you will be surprised what Tukarama has said, that I am like a small little particle of dust. And also, I am the whole sky. This is what is your personality. May God bless you.
आरती के लिए हम सब खड़े होंगे. लेट्स ऑल राइज फॉर आरती.
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी. दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी. दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. संकट कारण कितने अवतार माँ, कितने अवतार. विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा. तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ। मानव में अवतर कर दिया उजियारा, माँ कर दिया उजियारा। कलयुग में माया है, कलयुग में माया है, फिर भी पहचाना माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना। संत जनों की धरती है भारत माता, माँ है भारत माता। इस धरती पर आकर, इस धरती पर आकर दुख से दूर करना माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना। जब दिल में आए तब मधुर संगीत सुन लो, माँ मधुर संगीत सुन लो। हो सके जो सेवा, हो सके जो सेवा, हमसे करा लेना माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। श्री आदि त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकलके साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकलके साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायने माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की।
Namaha